angels.
Mama Kosebu Agwaptal Maria.
O wetele meseni kenke monso.
Ekene Maria
So guys,
Jitana
like,
Christ
subscribe, and share,
Sebu
right? Thank you.
Ananyeli. Eden God's next tip Boronine. Others in God's one forgive Jesu.
Maria jaso nenke chubu. Rebala ibandinja yo. Kita na manowa amen.
Nedu Odibo Wani Kosebrowa.
Korere mkisiku.
Ekene Maria Egypt na Gracia. Osebru Ananyeli. Eden God's next tip Boronine. Others in God's one forgive Jesu.
Maria jaso nenke chubu. Rebala ibandinja yo. Kita na manowa amen.
Okwe Melaro. Ekene Maria Egypt na Gracia. Osebru Anonyeli. Eden God's next tip Boronine. Others in God's one forgive Jesu.
Maria jaso nenke chubu. Rebala ibandinja yo. Kita na manowa amen.
Dabalanya yo onne nke Chukwu jaso. Ayo. Anyị na-arịọ gị o Chukwu ka enye Gracia n'ime obi anyị ka anyị ndị nje butere ozi ọma wee mara iwere arụ Kristi nwanyị site n'afọ ya na obi ya wee bata n'osito na mbilite n'ọnwụ ya site na Kristi dị mere anyị. Amen. Otuto dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Eto dị n'isi na nkịta na ebo niile n'ụwa ebe ebe. Amen.
Otuto dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Eto dị n'isi na nkịta na ebo niile n'ụwa ebe ebe. Amen.
Otuto dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Eto dị n'isi na nkịta na ebo niile n'ụwa ebe ebe. Amen.
Ka mkpụrụ obi ndị niile kwere nụ gara aga.
Site n'ekpere nke Chukwu ka ha zuru ike na ndokwa.
Ka mkpụrụ obi fa zuru ike na ndokwa.
Amen.
Onye nwe anyị nọnyere ụnụ.
Nọnyekwa ya mmụọ gị.
Ka Chineke ji ike niile gọzie ụnụ. Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Amen.
Ekpere a bịara gị site na nkwado ndị Love Bite Foods and Beverages Limited Nnobi. Ndị na-alụpụta Love Bite Bread nọ na nọmba 1 Nwosu Mmaduka Close, Umuru Nnobi, 081-4982-8254. Ebona the FM, 24 hours of informative, educative, and entertainment programs. Can't stop, won't stop. On Ebona the 103.5 FM.
Listen to news updates on Ebona the 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebona the FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
Good evening and welcome to Ebona, the 103.5 FM News Update. Today, Tuesday, the 26th day of September 2023, and the time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Ifanshuku Ekeze is my name. The headlines. Anambra priest advise Soludo on out-of-school children. USAID state-to-state trains Ebonyi lawmakers on legislative oversight functions. Crisis hits Anambra community as youths clash, disrupt power empowerment program. Police recommend CCTV, strict access control measures in Abia schools. Humanity at crossroads, testing human wisdom of all countries. Chinese white paper. Now, details. Anambra advised Soludo on out-of-school children. The number of out-of-school children in Nigeria is so outrageous and worrisome that even Anambra state government have backed it from one administration to another, as the situation in the northern part of Nigeria cannot be compared with the southeast. Today, Nigeria has 20 million out-of-school children and 90,000 children are not in school in Anambra State. A stakeholder in the education sector and also the parish priest of Holy Spirit Catholic Parish, Ogidi, Reverend Father Cornelius, explains the dynamics of the situation and advises Anambra State government on the way forward. Here is a report.
Importance of education to the development of the society cannot be overemphasized, even in the wake of out-of-school children situation of a lot of Nigerians. The situation in the north cannot be compared to that of the southeast. Anambra cleric explains why it is also imminent in the southeast.
What it takes for someone to be in school, like sponsoring the children in school. Generally, things are very hard now. Actually, one of the things are very hard now. Many parents are struggling because they believe that their children are their responsibility. And one of the things you can do for a child is to put that child in school, which is very, very important. Because in the child, they are only missionaries. They started with school because they know that a lot will, a lot of people will benefit a lot through school, and things will be easier. Either my Ifechuku, my Imalo way to their left and their right education. So that's apart from the hardship in the country and also overall bit of funds. Yeah, a lot of people for now delve into hawking and other things. People feel such a thing reduced in Anambra State, such a thing because before we were in also only hawking, not like giving during the school hours. It doesn't mean that not yours.
Reverend Father Cornelius Okezie Obiokoye also explains that the lack of interest of the youth is also a contributing factor to the out-of-school situation.
One thing from the observation, some people with different motives for being out of school. Ụfọdụ bụ not necessarily na ha nwere way without for educational the money to sponsor them, for the interest.
He, however, applauded the former governor of Anambra State, Chief Willie Obiano, for his contributions in reducing the rate of out-of-school children in Anambra.
So the fact not reduce, like the former governor of Anambra State, order, or contribute to the issue.
Of course, it contributed a lot to the reduction of women on our street. But to follow how recently follow most of the youth now, following following make efforts, do conservation and nutrition. The parents bring them because many times you don't force them. Oh, you can do another person and then I am market. You need to help them by making effort for them to be in school. So that's another interest. Another one, but the whole situation hardship in the country. But we encourage everybody. School is good. Let our children go back to school. No matter the situation, if trouble or let our children go back to school. Parents should do everything possible to help them. Then also those on the Panaka and was asked to also how to make things easier for some parents.
He also advised Nigerians on how to treat each other in a time like this.
One thing about this generally, even Bible tells us, love your neighbor as yourself. Even Jesus Christ in the right of the time, that the way we treat each other is supposed to be as you treat yourself. So generally, Jesus Christ has even easy to advise us that we must be our brother's keeper. Love one another as you love yourself. No matter what things are, believe that together we stand, divided we fall.
From Holy Spirit Catholic Parish in Ogidi, Martin Epanshuku Ekezie reporting.
In other news, USAID state-to-state trains Ebonyi lawmakers on legislative oversight functions. The state team led of USAID Nigeria State Accountability, Transparency and Effectiveness State-to-State Activity, Dr. Sam Onya, says oversight functions of legislature are instruments to nation building. Dr. Onya stated this during a 2-day oversight orientation workshop for Ebonyi State legislatures held at Nike Lake Resort in Enugu. He said the aim of the workshop is to make oversight functions effective in Ebonyi State House of Assembly. He said about 24 lawmakers of Ebonyi State House of Assembly and their staff were trained as part of their efforts to promote delivery, service, accountability, and transparency of governance in the state. He also advocated for an increased budget in the education and health sector in Ebonyi State, saying we should understand the importance of having adequate allocation for these key sectors. Abuja declaration on the health sector is 15%. Even if we cannot achieve this 15%, we can achieve something close to it, probably 10%. But what we have is below 6%, which is not satisfactory, he said. In his submission, the Speaker of Ebonyi State House of Assembly, Honorable Odunwa Moses Ije, commended state to state for the workshop, expressing optimism that it will go a long way to improve legislative oversight in the state. Crisis hit Anambra community as youths clash, disrupt empowerment program. Crisis has hit Nimo, a community in Njikoka local government area of Anambra State, following a clash that broke out among youth groups during an empowerment program. Newsmen report that the clash occurred on Sunday. Youth of the community, under the aegis of Nimo Town Development Union Youth Wing, had gathered at the village square for the program when members of a parallel body invaded the arena and carted away canopies, chairs, and other items to be used for the event. The youth wing, however, proceeded with the empowerment exercise, and 8 youths, 2 from each of the 4 quarters of Nimo, were empowered with 250,000 naira each to start businesses. The beneficiaries were identified as Ugo Ngoko and Doms Ezoke from Etiti Nimo, Akunna Kensele Chede, and Melody Frederick Chukuma from Ipitenu, Uchenna Anya Diegu, and Ike Jide John Paul from Egbengu, and Uchenna Edochie Fabian Uguabana from Ifitani. The program, however, ended abruptly when the rival group stormed the event and unleashed violence on all in the arena. Police recommend CCTV strict access control measures in Abia schools. Following the resumption of schools across Abia State, the State Police Command has advised school authorities, parents, and students on crucial strategies to prioritize their safety. The security strategies were unveiled by ASP Maureen Chioma Chinaka, the Police Public Relations Officer of Abia State Police Command, in a statement she issued in Umuahia. The statement advised school management to conduct thorough security assessment of their school premises, identify vulnerable areas, and ensure that security personnel are stationed at their critical entry points of schools. It advised that trained security personnel they employed should liaise with the police to provide additional support as needed, even as it asks schools in states to install and maintain closed-circuit television (CCTV) cameras in strategic locations within school premises to monitor activities. The statement urged parents to maintain open lines of communication with their children in school by staying informed about any security updates or changes in school policies. Apart from this, the Abia State Police Command advised parents to provide schools with updated emergency contact information so they can be reached in any emergency situation. Now we move over to the foreign scene. Humanity at crossroads, testing wisdom of all countries. Chinese white paper. Beijing. Humanity is at yet another crossroads in history, and the choices between unity and division, opening up and closing up, and cooperation and confrontation test the wisdom of all countries, said a white paper issued by China's State Council Information Office Tuesday. Living on the same planet, all countries are members of an emerging community of shared interests, responsibility, and destiny, whose well-being and security are interrelated, said the white paper, titled A Global Community of Shared Future, China's Proposals and Actions. Only when appropriate attention is paid to the collective future of humanity is it possible that the wishes of every country, people, and individual come true, as the only right choice is to work together for the benefit of all, according to the white paper. It is increasingly obvious that the idea that all strong countries will seek hegemony Their obsession with superior strength and zero-sum mentality are in conflict with the needs of our times, and humanity is in great need of new ideas that generate positive developments and conform to positive historical trends, said the white paper. China has consistently championed equity and justice and remains committed to a friendly cooperation with other countries, consistently aligns its development with global development, and aligns the interests of the Chinese people with the common interests of all peoples around the world, according to the document. When the world thrives, China thrives, and vice versa, the white paper noted. This is why we draw the curtain on news update on Ebon, but before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. Anambra priest advised Soludo on out of school children. USAID state to state trains Ebony lawmakers on legislative oversight functions. Crisis hits Anambra community as youths clash, disrupt empowerment program. Police recommend CCTV, strict access control measures in Abia schools. Humanity at crossroads, testing wisdom of all countries. Chinese white paper. You just listened to news updates on Ebonade 103.5 FM. News produced and read by Martin Ifanshuku Ekeze. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
Listen to news updates on Ebonade 103.5 FM immediately after Angelus 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebonade FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are looking for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
Aha! Ọrụkwara ọzọ September to remember. Amarachukwu ga-ezo dịka mmiri o. Otite mmanụ Chineke ga-agbadata n'ozuzu oke dịka ndị ụlọekpere Tabernacle of Praise Adoration Ministry dị n'Ogidi ga-ewetara gị ihe omume nke ọnwa Septemba akpọrọ September to remember. Isiokwu ya bụ It shall not stand. Ọ gaghị akwụdo. Ọ ga-amalite n'abalị 27 wee ruo n'abalị 28 nke ọnwa Septemba afọ a. Ọ ga na-amalite n'elekere 10 nke abalị wee ruo na chi ofufo. Ọgbakọ ekpere ga-akpọ ọkụ n'ọnụ bụ nke ga-adị kpọmkwem n'ogige ụlọekpere Tabernacle of Praise Adoration Ministry dị n'Ogidi Aniukwu. Onye ga-ele ọbịa n'ihe omume bụ Apostle Dr. John Oka JP. Ndị ga-eji onu une wee buto ndị mmụọ ozi na mkpụrụ abalị abụọ ndị a gụnyere Minista Gịnịka Nwachukwu, host artist, Minista Obere Nwa Jizọs, onye obe ga-agụ egwu, Evangelist Esther Obasi Ogoli Nwanyị, nakwa Evangelist Amarachi John, Favor Room. Maka ikpere gị ekpere nakwa ndụmọdụ kpọọ 0703 38 812 21 0703 38 812 21. September to remember. Bịa maka na Chineke ga-echetarịrị gị n'ime ọnwa ndị Emba anyị na-abanye n'ime ya. Ọma mme Jizọs bụ eze.
Ladies and gentlemen, tighten your seatbelt as we take you on this smooth ride. Let's go! It's the morning drive on 103.5 Ebona DFM, keeping your morning engaging as we take you through the smoothest ride on radio.
From 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
Getting your morning inspired, be informed. Let's interact only on the morning drive.
Make it a date with Martin Ifanshuku, aka Meta.
And Christy, aka Emenari, aka Classy.
From Monday to Friday, from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
on the morning drive.
103.5
How best can we talk about the challenges we are having on our streets, our community, our society in general. Street report. If we do not address these challenges on Ebonadi FM, who will? As the happenings around us get as complicated as they can be.
Government.
Street report is here to make sense of it all. Street report is causing social change across your streets. In your community. Street report is here with hardcore journalism to get to the roots of our problem. Why don't you join me, Martin SR number the first every Friday, 4:30 p.m. on Ebonadi 103.5 FM as Street Reports unfolds in your face. On Ebonadi corner 24/7, 24/7.
Okay, guys, thank you. Like, subscribe, and share, right?
Very important.